guys, I'm Joey. Welcome back to another episode of Over the Table. Today we've got 4 products to review, and we're all going to be putting them in her car. This car right here, Mazda 3 2018. I'll put a link to all the products in the description. We're going to make her car really cool. You guys know I love LEDs, so we're going to be putting a bunch of LEDs in this car, under this car, all the way around. Alright, so let's get started. First thing we're going to start off with is the basic under dash lights. Again, I'll pop a link to this thing in the description. These are real simple. You guys have seen me install these before, so I'm not really going to go over it too much. If you want to see it, I'll pop a link to that video up there for you guys. So we're going to get started, and I'll show you guys when it's finished. Alright guys, we got them installed. We got basically one right up there. We got the wire running down under the trim. You can't even tell there's a wire. And it goes all the way up and feeds right into here where the power is. So we'll go ahead and turn it on for demonstration purposes. So you can see there's the lights. We've got one in the front. And the ones in the back, since there wasn't a good place to mount it down there, we've got it mounted on the sides, as you can see. So that's going to offer a really nice look, and it should definitely illuminate the floor. The driver's side's the same way as the passenger, and it looks good. That's step one. We're going to show everything when it gets darker outside, but that's the first thing. Looks good. Does it look good? Yeah. Item number 2 is this. These are essentially solar powered light sensing cup holder lights. This should be definitely the easiest install we do. This one was kind of tedious. This is going to be a lot easier. So we're just going to go ahead and pop these in. They should be super simple. These are as simple as essentially turning them on and putting them in the cup holders. You'll get to see how they look a lot better when it gets darker outside. So let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. Alright guys, the next step, we've got this pack of blue LEDs that we're going to be changing out these ugly yellow colored things with. It should be a fairly simple process. Just comes down to popping off the ones that are on there and putting in the blue ones. So let's get started with that. So I popped off the cover. This part literally just clips right out, and then the other one pops right in. We're gonna wait for it to cool off a little bit, and then we're gonna do that. We got it installed. If at first it doesn't turn on, just try flipping the thing around, because it'll reverse the polarity and it should work. So now let's give it its test. Oh yeah, that looks blue to me. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. And mission accomplished. So that's just the first 2. We still gotta go do the dome light, I believe that's what that's called. And yeah, it's already looking really cool, right?
Yeah. Don't mock me. I'm like,
yes, really cool. It looks awesome on video, I'm just saying. Last but certainly not least is the underglow. This is going to be the most I believe time-consuming task that we've got ahead of us. It's gonna look so nice though. It does come with a remote. The interior lights under the dash are Bluetooth powered. This is remote power, which is totally fine because you really only keep this one color anyway. But it is multicolor, so we've got plenty of waterproof strips here that should stay adhered. So let's get started. Alright guys, a very long process. What would you say, that was about like an hour? Yeah, so we wired the thing up. We needed a little bit extra wire to wire it to the battery. And under the car, and you can see we've already got the wire going to the box taped up. We got the box taped up under there. Yes, you can still see wires. We just got them concept fitted, as you can see. Use some duct tape just to see if everything is positioned correctly, and we like the way it looks. We're gonna wait for it to get a little darker so we have a better idea, and then we're gonna tape up these wires so they're not hanging down, and then we're done. We're finally done. Yay. Alright guys, About 3 hours of work, maybe a little bit more. We've got purple underglow. We've got multicolor lights lighting up the inside, in the front and in the back. Not only that, but we've got blue lights lighting up the inside as well. You'll see it. I'm going to turn the flash off here in a second. And then we've got motion detecting cup holder lights, as you can see. They don't like the light from the flash, but you'll see them in a second. And we're going to turn off the flash. You guys ready? Boom. All right, let's take another look at it. You've got beautiful underglow captivating the entire vehicle. It's just really lighting up the ground. And it can be any color, we just have it purple at the moment. The inside, as you can see, these LEDs up here, plenty bright, because they're really lighting up the whole inside of the car with this blue ambiance. And then we've got these down here. Doesn't have to flash like that, we just have to connect the phone. And then we've got, of course, the cup holder lights, which motion activated. Boom. So you've got all of that, all of this, all of that. Boom. This whole process, again, I'll pop a link to everything in the description. It really didn't cost that much, guys, and this car just like bumped up in amazingness by like tenfold. It is fantastic.